Hello friends, are you a software developer and want to write good quality code that is more reliable, scalable and maintainable? And you also want to do this in fastest possible way. What if I told you that most of the problems that you are facing today, there was someone who has already faced similar problems in the past and has found solutions to them. And surprisingly, you can reuse these piece of codes and make your work more fast and efficient. So I welcome you guys to this video on Introduction to Design Patterns, where we'll be learning about what are design patterns, why we should learn them, and in how many categories are these design patterns divided into. So before we start, if you're new to this channel, please do not forget to subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss on notifications about any amazing content that we release in future. Design patterns are templates that have proven history of solving problems that the pattern would intend for. Now, design pattern also helps you make your code more reliable, reusable, maintainable, and scalable. Design pattern have common keywords that helps you communicate better with your team. It also helps you look like a guru which uses lesser words, but each word has a greater depth. So I sometimes refer design pattern as a dictionary which has a lot of fancy words, but using those fancy words will make your communication more effective and more impressive. Design patterns are divided into three groups based on their intent. The first one is creational, then it's structural and behavioral. Now, creational design patterns are those which helps you write code which has more flexibility in creating an object, whereas the structural design patterns helps you build a greater big structure or feature making use of basic objects and classes. Now, the structure that you build will have more flexibility and better maintainability. Last but not the least is the behavior design patterns, which helps you build better communication between the classes and objects that you have built so far. This makes your feature more reliable and extensible. Now, if you have noticed, all these design patterns are divided into categories such so that you can divide your problem into smaller pieces and start addressing to them using each group of design pattern. So if you divide the problem and you target how we should create classes, so you go to creational design pattern, then comes the next step is how would you group these classes and objects, then you start using the structure design pattern, and to finally finish your feature you would start using the behavior design pattern to have a complete feature build which is very extensible, reusable and maintainable. So if you plan to become a very robust and a good software developer, you cannot just choose to learn one or two of these categories. You will have to master all the three categories to become a very good developer. I have listed few of these design patterns divided into the categories on the screen, and we'll be learning all these design patterns in in this series. So I recommend you guys to stick around with us and start this amazing journey of becoming a better software developer. Before we end, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss on any amazing content that we release in future.